Hey guys, how's everybody doing this morning? I wanted to make a short video here. I made an update to the Soldiers deck, which I've really been enjoying. Um, Recently I've been climbing, so currently 430 Mythic, and it's been so much fun to play. So there's a couple important changes that I made. Basically just on the strength of how completely broken Coppercoat Vanguard has been. I kind of reshaped the deck a little bit. What I decided that I wanted was more one drops to really kind of get those explosive starts. And I added in Survivor of Corliss. Now, in the past, this card had been like okay, sort of like half a card, not amazing. And it's still, not like the best thing in the deck, obviously, but it does play a role now because now you have 8 lords on turn 2 that will increase its power, making it an actual threat. And this has been a really nice change, giving this deck a much more explosive start. And then in addition, I shaved some of the blue cards in the deck. So I took out Dennick, and I took out Skystrike Officer. And these are really hard cuts. I had to, just kind of find out what I wanted the deck to do. I kept in Harbin because this is just a completely, ridiculous win condition. You just play this and you win if you have 5 soldiers. So definitely keeping the Harbin, but I upped the count for Knight Errant of Eos, and this has been really good. So kind of the plan is like 1 drop, 2 drop, turn 3, play Knight Errant of Eos, refill, setup, which has just been really powerful, or with more 1 drops, what you sometimes see is like turn 1 guy, turn 2, 2 1 drops, and then turn 3, go off with Knight Errant for even, for more selection. Or like turn 1 guy, turn 2 resolute reinforcements. This is like, just ideally you want to be playing this on turn 2 so that you can set up into a turn 3 Knight Errant for anything else in the deck. It's really powerful. The other card that I added in, even though it's not a soldier, is Adeline. And part of the reason here is that Adeline is already like an incredibly powerful card. But it makes 1/1 humans. And so, that's my alarm going off. And this is a really big combo with Coppercoat Vanguard because you have attacking, 2/1s coming in as opposed to 1/1s. Or 3/1s if you have 2 of these, and it's completely, totally stupid. It's amazing. In addition, like Adeline is just a broken card by itself, so I fit in 2 of these because I feel like when I was playing the mono red aggro deck, the one card that I never ever wanted to see on turn 3 from my opponent was Adeline. Like that more than any other card dictated if I was going to lose. So. That being said, there's a lot of mono red on the ladder. They hate Adeline. I think it's great. Then I left 3 siege veterans in the deck. Part of the reason being here is that we're still weak to board wipes, so this kind of helps mitigate that a little bit. And this also adds power the turn it comes into play. Skystrike Officer is amazing, and I'm not taking anything away from that card, but there just wasn't room for everything. And so, you can maybe try it with that. I opted for Siege Veteran because it does something immediately the turn it comes in, which Skystrike can do with drawing cards, and that's great. But this also helps protect from board wipes, and we have no other protection there. So what this often looks like with this sort of new setup is basically you just kind of go bigger than the opponent really quickly by going like turn 3 Knight Errant. You've got this insane board. I had this one game where I was like turn 1 guy, turn 2 I think reinforcements, turn 3 like 1 drop plus reinforcements into a Knight Errant. I had like 7 guys on the board on turn 3. I went and found Harbin, and just like the game was over on turn 4. It was totally nuts. So anyways, without further ado, just wanted to kind of like jump into a game or two. The Arena Open is actually starting very soon, so I'm not going to do too many games here because I would like to cast that as well. But we'll do a game or two here and then kind of just sort of showcase the deck a little bit. But I have been just loving this deck. I ended up doing a couple like 7-round standard events, and the last, like I took it through a couple. The most recent version that I'm showing you now went 7-0. It was just, yeah, it's a very powerful deck. I think it has a lot of play. And while you're still going to see starts like this where you don't have a turn 1 1-drop, you know, the chance of having a 1-drop on turn 1 is greatly increased. So against mono white, we could have done Thalia. Part of the reason I didn't want to do that here is I wanted to kind of go bigger with Knight Errant next turn. So. In this way, were we to like draw into a 1-drop, we could then play that and then search for 3 instead of 2. But searching for 2 is still great. This lets us go and find more of our 2-mana lords. Yeah, like Coppercoat Vanguard. I guess we can pick up an extra Harbin. But I don't actually mind picking up the frontliner here since we've already got Harbin in hand. Yeah, Steel Seraph, definitely still a great card. I looked at the mono white list, and it's also quite powerful. So it's not like, you know, you're losing a ton by going mono white if you want to do that. But I just love the fact that you can, you know, go and find Harbin and then just win. So I think I like the blue-white version of Soldiers a bit more. Now we can go like Lord push. Let's see, can we push, actually? I suppose we could push with Knight Errant, and that's fine. Can't get to 5 soldiers this turn. So I think, yeah, we'll just go double Lord here. And then we can at least push with Knight Errant here. He can get some damage in, but I think that's okay. We want to bring down his life total a little bit to try to set up. And I'm still getting used to this version. Like, I definitely make misplays. But it feels like it's such a powerful deck that, yeah, it's like hard to screw up. I'm by no means like, you know, an amazing player, but I really think that, you know, this is a great deck. Let's see, just in case they've got like Iganjo or something, let's throw one of these tokens in front of it. Yeah, we definitely are running out of time here, so we've got to, I think we have, if we're lucky, one more turn. I guess if he plays a bunch of creatures, we could just die. So we want to get Thalia plus frontliner down this turn. And we want to... So can we force trades this turn? If we play Adeline... I think we've got to make sure we have enough soldiers. We could also drop Harbin this turn. The problem is if he has an answer for it, it's annoying. But I think we attack with Knight Errant here, at least. Maybe push with more. I'm trying to decide if I want to play Harbin or Adeline here. I think we play Harbin because we do want to be able to block in case he's presenting lethal. So I think we for sure get in with Knight Errant. And I guess if we drop everything, we can like replay Veteran. So we'll have 6 soldiers. I guess we could lose 1 soldier. Yeah, I think I'm just getting in with Knight Errant here. Unfortunately, they have the Cathar, but I think we needed to play it in case, like, if they had 2 creatures, this would be a 7, and then they would be able to just win on the spot. So I think we had to account for possibility of Cathar. So I guess if he makes them both flying, he gets in for 8. We drop to 2. And then he has 3 blockers on the back foot. We can add another 2-power guy with Adeline thanks to Coppercoat Vanguard. So if he has 3 blockers, 1, 2, 3, he's still taking 2, essentially 5, 7, 9. Yeah, so he should be dead if he goes for the flying play here. Unless he's got more action in his hand. So I think we've got it unless he's got another card here. Like if he has like Iganjo, it's rough. Although he doesn't have the mana to use it. I suppose he could use it on Coppercoat Vanguard. Let's see, we want to probably block with Yoshin just in case he has nonsense. Just to make sure this thing, we still have access to it next turn. Okay, we're short on Fortified Beachhead, but we can use Adeline to add to the board. Unfortunately, it's not lethal, but we are pushing for almost lethal. So if we swing in with everybody, he has 4 blockers now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's taking 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. Yeah. So this is force blocks. And I think we pump, like he wants to kill Veteran. I think we probably just pump this 2-2, just for max damage spread. Because if he has to block 4 creatures, I guess he could block this with Adeline is the problem and still live. I think we want to add it to this soldier. Yeah, so hoping he doesn't have, if he has Iganjo, it's rough, and he does. Okay, that's unfortunate. So if he can keep Steel Seraph alive, we die. Looks like he might be able to. Although I think we get Harbin back. Like, there's no way he's... Let's see, wait, can he still survive? 5, 7... No, this is exactly 10. He has to block with Cathar. I guess he can use Skrelv to get the last points through, which is kind of annoying. I think we're still dead. Okay, so he was able to pull it off. Yeah, so now we're just dead, unfortunately. Oh well. Did he take out Thalia? He did. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Whew. Maybe there was a way, we probably could have been more aggressive earlier to maybe turn this game in our favor, as it was so close. Like, there was a turn where we just attacked, I think, our 5-4, we could have gotten some more stuff. Like, it was tricky, like, finding out how much, like, how blocks were going to go, but at any rate, yeah. So maybe, like, we don't play out, the turn we played out Harbin, we maybe keep that in hand. And then just, like, play it the next turn. Although I think we needed it, like, there's a decent chance that he just killed us if we didn't play it that turn. I guess, like, we could, like, hope he doesn't have 2 creatures and then just go for it that way. Maybe that would have been the better play. But, like, even like, games like this where I don't have, Knight Errant, like, going like turn 1 Guy, turn 2 Reinforcements, turn 3 Adeline is still pretty nuts. Like, it still feels great. And, like, since we're up against Mono Blue here, we're obviously playing Thalia, but otherwise we would, like, hope to draw into, like, Knight Errant. But since we have the mana, we can still play it. We're definitely playing Thalia against Mono Blue. A lot of times you'll name human instead of soldier because Adeline, like, is a human but not a soldier and requires double white. So, since we've got Thalia that can't counter this, so we're going to drop Adeline here and just go to town. I guess they can bounce Adeline, but... Or just pack it out. Yeah, seems good. Alright, let's do one more game, and then I think I'm going to jump into the Arena Open, get that going. I've actually really had a lot of fun drafting March of the Machine. I think it's a very strange, like, incredibly bomb-heavy format, but I did really enjoy it. So we'll see how the Arena Open goes. Yeah, but this deck is just, like, it's so much fun to play. Like, you guys should definitely play this. It's just it's such a blast. every time you cast Knight Errant of Eos for like 3 or more, it feels like you're cheating. Like it's just, it feels like, okay, mono blue, fine, I'll play Thalia. I really wanted to play Resolute Reinforcements into Knight Errant. We'll do it at some point, but I mean, this works too, right? So yeah, okay, that was like 1 turn. Let's do 1 more game. Here we go. Okay, we've got a hand for it. We're gonna need, I guess, like a 1-drop or a 3rd land, but okay, this should work. Let's go human. So now we go end of turn, make 2, and then, yeah, we still need an extra land, unfortunately. So maybe we just go Harbin here. Like, he probably has removal for it, which is annoying. But we've got double Harbin in hand. We really want to get Knight Errant down, though. Like, maybe we go for the high roll for Knight Errant. I think we might want to. Like, he probably has some way to clear our Harbin. So I think this is like the higher, yeah, it's a higher risk reward play, but I think it's worth going for. Like, we are definitely taking quite a bit to the face here. But yeah, he had the play with fire. Alright, so he shut down the play, annoyingly. Whew, now this is rough. Now we gotta hope, I think, one of our Harbins sticks. Yeah, it's kind of rough right now. Unfortunately, he's got the removal here. Yep. So I think we have to drop to 4, because like we just need, like we can't come back if we lose this blocker, I think. So if we like draw land, because we want to be able to try to trade with this thing. I guess if we block the 3/3 and drop to 7, and we draw land, we can play Adeline. But having this extra guy is actually super crucial. I think we have to drop to 4 here, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we just didn't get there. So we're not just dead, but we're very close. I guess we can go like reinforcements, double block plus single block. Otherwise we just go Harbin and then like chump and then like try to trade. I think Harbin is like the higher risk, obviously, but I think we probably go Harbin here and like hope he doesn't have removal, and then chump and then trade if we can. Otherwise, I mean, we're just dead. Squee. Okay, yeah, that's it. So I think we're just dead here, right? So like even if we go like, I guess we can go to 1. So if we go to 1. Yeah, this is so bad for us though. I think, yeah, we have to heal Squee. So otherwise we're just dead. I think, yeah, we go like this and like that. It's awful. And now we're dead. Okay. Okay, I'll do one more. Didn't really have a real game there. Couldn't get off 2 mana. But like the hope is you either have like a turn on 1 drop or you have reinforcements by turn 2. Like, and that's 16 cards out of 60. So you have like a decent chance of having that in your opening hand. Let's see, we've got the white source. Let's just go human. Well, maybe against Island we go Harbin there. That might have been better. Okay, it's probably irrelevant since he's got Fading Hope. Okay, now we've got reinforcements. This is great. I think we want to save Ganjo. Yeah, because we definitely don't replay Copperco last turn because then it gives him a chance to counter. We want to mess with his mana as much as possible. So he's probably considering whether or not to play the Haughty Gen. Okay, main phase impulse, sure. I guess maybe we wait for him to impulse, before resolute reinforcementing. He knows we have it, I guess. Maybe there's some chance he thinks we don't have it, but we probably wait for him to do this first. I just got a little bit antsy. Okay, luckily we've got the land, so we can still play Knight Errant here. It'll be for 1, which is not great, but... Okay, now we can do it for 2, so that was actually huge. Okay, looks like we only hit once. Still, that's fine. Okay, it's got terror. Now we can just do another Knight Errant. Oh, this is great. While the shields are down, just go for it. Yeah. Let's get another one and some more guys. And I guess we don't have to attack there. I mean, we could just like attack, but yeah, it's super irrelevant. So like, there it is. You guys got to see how the deck ideally operates. All right, I'll put the link for the deck list in the description, but yeah, thanks guys for watching, and we will see you soon.